First off, I'd like to, let's see, Nikki, could you come on up here, and Marty, and Kara, and Lee, you can come on up, and we're going to start our program here in just a moment. We don't want to take too much of your time, but we just want to tell you how much we thank you for your service to our country and what you did to sacrifice for us so we could have days like this. We sure appreciate it. I want to call up first our Rogers County Sheriff, Scott Walton. He's going to lead us in the flag salute, and then we will have our prayer.
Thank you. Attention, salute.
Show you our city. I know after you're visiting the museum, you're going to go up to the OMA Museum and then also the Will Rogers Memorial, two wonderful places. You really enjoy those places also. First, a little introduction. I would like to bring up our mayor of the city of Claremore, Nikki Perry. Nikki?
Think about this last night, and your generation, when you got out of high school or something before, you went down and signed up for the draft as you're supposed to do, and then you waited for the letter that said, if I remember, greetings, and then you went off to and done what you're supposed to do, but you went off with a lot of courage and honor and served our country, and believe me, we appreciate what you have done and sacrificed for your family. The Vietnam Memorial has over 1,000 names engraved that are from Oklahoma, and several of those from Rogers County, Claremore and Chelsea. And so we appreciate not only local, but what all of you have done. It is necessary to remember and honor the past to ensure our freedom today and in the future. Thanks for your service to the country, and welcome to Claremore, and God bless you all. Thank you. Welcome.
As many of you know, we're in Cherokee country. Claremore is in the heart of that, so we want to have some representatives from the Cherokee Nation come up and welcome you. We have two representatives today. We have Lee Keener and Kara Cowan Watts. Come on up and say hello.
Thank you, Wayne. Thank you, Wayne. Thank you. Can anybody hear me okay? Okay. Thank you, Wayne. Thank you for hosting this event today. When I was outside waving the flag with the others, I noticed all the license plates from all over the place. And we're glad you're here. Welcome you to the Cherokee Nation. This is historically, as Wayne said, a part of the Cherokee Nation. And both Kara Cowan Watts and I are glad to be here. We're both representatives of this district, and we welcome you. And I was thinking about what to say, and I just can't, thank you is not a big enough word to all the veterans. In Cherokee, thank you is Wadon. So I'll say Wadon to all of y'all and all your families. We remember the ones that didn't make it back. We'll always remember them. And for the ones of you who are here, the veterans, we're glad you're home. Wadon.
Our state senator, Sean Burridge, could not be here today. He was scheduled to come and had to be called away to another city on some other matters. So he wanted to have me tell you thank you very much for your service, and that is from our state senator, Sean Burridge. Our next speaker is our state representative, Marty Quinn. Marty Quinn is a state representative, and we'll speak to you now. Marty, thank you.
Thank you. We thank Wayne and all the efforts that he makes on behalf of the Jam Davis Gun Museum and the community as a whole. You're going to enjoy the museums that you see today. We're very blessed to have those, and this is just one example of it. When I think about the veterans as a whole, especially those that served in Vietnam, I think about my family. Can't think about my family without getting a little emotional. So I may break up just a little bit, but it's my way of hopefully being able to express to you the sincerity of the thank you that we have for each of you. As a elementary student in about the 4th or 5th grade, I can remember my dad and I going out to the what we called the chicken house, but it was a commercial chicken house, and we would go out there and make sure that we didn't have any waters leaking and the feed wasn't running over, and we'd roll up the curtains and adjust them to where the chickens would be comfortable for the night. And I can remember at that age asking, why can't we win that war? I didn't understand it then. But what I do want you to understand is that in some small way, I do understand a little bit of the sacrifice. Never will I understand the totality of that. I want you to realize is that I'm not speaking to you as a dad. I'm not speaking to you as a representative. I'm speaking to you as a dad. I'm speaking to you as a husband, as a business owner. And I'm also speaking to you as a Christian. And I'm doing that because of what you did. Because of the fathers before you and the mothers before you. And you're going back to the founding fathers and even the forefathers that landed on Plymouth Rock years ago. But all of those had a desire, they had a goal, they had things that they were reaching for. And you fought for that. You secured that. Those freedoms that I enjoy today, I'm thankful to you from the bottom of my heart. So with that, I ask that God continues to bless you, your families, and as always, God bless America. Thank you.
Our United States Representative, Mark Wayne Mullen, could not be here today. Congress is in session today. In his office at Wayne, he'd much rather be in Claremore than in Washington today. Please accept his apologies. Well, I do, but let me tell you who you're going to hear from representing his office. This is Jason Self. He is from McAllister, but he works for the congressman. He is a United States Army Ranger. He served in Iraq and Afghanistan. He was wounded in action in Iraq. And he puts his military experience for service members, veterans, and their families here from the 2nd District. So representing Mark Wayne Mullen is Jason Self. Jason?
I want to say, started off Rangers lead the way. Whoa. Is there any military, or I should say Marine Corps guys in here? No? Awesome. Awesome. My dad was a Marine, and he said, "Oh, you ain't man enough to be a Marine." I said, "Okay." He stopped calling me the day I graduated Ranger school, so that kind of stopped. Let me tell you that. First, I just want to thank all of you for your service. Most definitely the spouses that actually are with you today for being a key contributor in mostly what we actually did in our military service. They're our right hand, let's put it that way. And then they got to deal with us when we come home. Second, I just want to thank each and every one of you because of your great service. And it's our job as Congress, let's put it that way, to ensure that you get the most important medical care at any VA hospital, let me put it that way. So, I'm not good at speeches, let me tell you that, as you can tell, right? Yeah. Nah, I'm just playing. Do y'all have any questions about what we could do to make your health care or anything that I could do to pass on to my boss to make it easier for you? I know that we did mandate overtime on processing claims from the regional office, so hopefully we can get that backlog of claims down, let me put it that way.
That's what we need.
I know that. I'm a veteran myself, and this is the reason why I do what I do, is because it's like hitting a brick wall in the VA system. Trust me. So, with us mandating overtime, they're processing claims a little quicker. I think they're working on claims that are over 2 years and older. And for Oklahoma, that number is about 27 cases left. That'll be done by the end of this month. Now, as you know, as on Board of Veterans Appeals and Appeals Management Center, those are a little over 2 years. And Congress has actually mandated for a couple more judges to come in and to help get those claims down. So let us ensure that we are actually caring about our veterans, not only in the state, but across the United States. Thank you for your time. Thanks.
I will tell you one really quick story about my father. He was 18 years old and in 1939 joined the Army. Served his 2 years and was released in November 1941. In December 41, the war started for America. And as a young boy, I asked, well, after when the war started, he then joined the Navy and was a Seabee. So he was a farmer, and they asked him what he did. So, okay, you're a Seabee when you joined the Navy. So I asked him, well, why didn't you go back into the Army, or what did you do? He said, son, I'd rather drown to death than be marched to death. So he chose the Navy. We're finished with our little program. It doesn't do justice to what you all have done for us, but we want to say, thank you. And today, Claremore is yours. So enjoy it. Thank you very much.